Hi everyone, welcome back to Rada Nigeria. Here is a platform where we share legit information on how to make money, how to become a freelancer, latest updates of artificial intelligence, and many more. But in today's video, we'll be talking about how to create a Trip account for non-US citizens. Let's dive in. So are you trying to create a Trip account but you find out that your country is not listed among those countries that can create a Trip account? Well, I'm here with a solution. I'm going to show you the step-by-step guide on how to create a Trip account. If you are from unsupported countries like Nigeria, South Africa, South Korea, Ghana, Tanzania, Egypt, and other countries, this method I'm going to show you is going to work best for you. At the end of this video, I'm going to talk about what you need to do if you want this account to last and the better alternative to use compared to this method I'm about to show you. So without wasting much of our time, let's jump right into it. I'm on Trip website, as you can see. Once I get here, what I want to do is to click on sign in. So once you get to this page, you want to go down. So you can see sign up. Click on sign up. So at this page is where you will input your email, input your full name, your country, the password. Now the country we are going to use is United Kingdom, and for the name, every other thing you are going to use, like my name, your full name is going to be the name on the ID card or your international passport. Then once you do that, you fill in. Your password should be a strong password. Let me quickly fill that so that we can go to the next step. Once you do that, the next step is for you to confirm your email. So you can either open the email from here or just go to your email address to confirm it. So I will just go to my email address right now to confirm this email. So once you click on that link to confirm the email link, this is where it's going to land you. So from here you can click this. You can click on this active payment or you explore the features. So from here I'm going to click on this exploit and it's going to redirect me to this dashboard. You can see from here that this is still in test mode. So don't worry, we are going to activate it soon. So from here you want to click on maybe you want to accept payments online or in person. Manage subscription loan platform marketplace. Create on this. So you want to accept payments online or in the marketplace. So you want to get started with the payment link. And now this is where we are going to be setting everything up. So for this business location is going to be UK. For the type of business is going to be individual. Don't go ahead and choose company. It's going to be individual or subtitled. So click on continue. This is where you want to fill your legal personal name. So you are going to start with your first name and last name. Your email address is already there. Your date of birth, your home address. So let me just start from this first one, which is my name. I'm going to fill my first name, my last name, and my email address is already there. Make sure that your date of birth is the same thing that appears in the ID card or international passport, because they are still going to request for you to submit your ID card later after you have set up everything. So I'm just going to click here to set it up. So once you set up the date of birth, this is the next step, which is the address. So the address, one address, true town and postal code. So from here you can fill the necessary address. So for me, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to use my grade to fill all this data. If you have another account like Wise account, GPay, Pioneer, you can as well use it. But for me, I'm just going to use my GPay. So if I come to my GPay account and I click on this British pound, then if I scroll down, I should be able to see all my details here. As you can see, I'm just going to use this. As you can see, I'm just going to use this address. This is what I need. I'm just going to copy this, then come back here and paste it. Now this is going to be the first address. 1. This is going to be the address. 2. Copy paste. Then this is going to be town or city. Copy paste. Then this is going to be the postal code. Copy and paste it here. Then you want to remove all these other parts. The last part. Now this is the address, so remove this as well. And so this is what it's going to look like. If you are using another company like Pioneer or Wise Transfer, then the address you are going to find here is going to be different. So great is the address that I can find in my account right now. So just input the address. So when it comes to my phone number, you want to click on this down button. You can see that we have this +44, which is UK phone number. If you have a UK phone number, you can use the address. Note, don't use all these online phone numbers. Like all these ones you can go to Google and get, because if you do that, another person is going to get access to all that kind of numbers and they can access your account because the number is public. But if you have a personal number you have full access to, then you can use it. But if you don't have, what you need to do is to come here and change the country code to Nigeria. Just type Nigeria here, then you are going to find Nigeria. Then once you find Nigeria, just input your Nigeria phone number. So I'm just going to input my phone number. So once I input my phone number, the next thing I want to do is to click on continue. Then at this time, this is where they are going to ask you for your VAT number. As you can see, this is optional and they are going to ask you for industry. So your industry depends on what you are selling and what you are using this Chip account for. As you can see, there is a lot of industry here, but for me, I'm going to select digital products because I run digital marketing agency companies and I also sell courses online. So my product is digital, you cannot touch it, but you understand the point. So then under this digital, I can just sell other digital goods. Now they are going to ask you to provide your website. If you don't have a website, you can copy your social media account link, or maybe you run a YouTube channel, you can copy the link and paste it here, or you have a Facebook page that has reasonable amount of followers, you can paste it, or you have a TikTok page that you have a lot of followers on. At least you have something. This is going to make it look real. This thing is actually operating, so you can also put it here, but for me, I'm just going to input my website name right here. Now you want to give your product description. So for me, I'm running a digital marketing agency where I help people to design websites, run Facebook adverts, set up CAC registration and all that. I also run Google AdWords. So what I'm going to do here is to input the necessary details. As you can see here, we have described my business, which is also my product description. But this is what my business is all about. So once I do that, I'm going to click on continue, right? So there is a description on how you can fill your order. So how do you fulfill your order on average? How long after paying with your customer typically receive their goods and services? So for me, within a few days, like within 7 days, it's not 2 weeks. I can just say within 2 weeks. Understand mine, it's going to take like 2 to 5 or 7 days, but I'm just going to pick 2 weeks. Then after I'm done with that, I'm going to click on continue. Now this is my public details. Now this is what your customer is going to see when you debit them. Maybe they pay for what they are going to see. So for me, I'm just going to put the name of the company here. I'm also going to show the customer support number, which is going to be your Nigerian number. I'm going to show you your Nigerian number, but if you have a UK number, as I said earlier, you can go ahead and use it. So if you don't have one, there is no point in stressing yourself out. You can use your Nigeria phone number, so I'm going to do that. And once I'm done with that, I will click on continue. Alright, so at this point, this is where you will add your bank account number. So what you are going to do is that you are going to change the form from British pound to euro. You can also use it maybe USD as well, but I prefer to change it to euro. So from here, I can now choose the country for my bank. So it's going to be on UK. Then the form here, I'm going to input the IBAN number. So if I go ahead over my account, this is IBAN number. So I'm just going to copy it. Then I'm just going to come back here and do the same thing here. Once I do that, I'm going to click on continue. At this point, they say keep your account secured. This method you are using for this Chip account. So more of the time, I like to use Authenticator app, but in this case, I'm going to use SMS. So confirm. So I'm going to put in my code here. So once you do that, you want to click on this download backup. This is the backup code. So download it. So once you have set the backup code, then the next thing is to click on save code. So once that is done, you are going to click on done. So what you want to do next is to click on continue for now. We are not going to need this. We are just going to skip this for now. Then this is the summary of what we have been doing so far. So it's going to show you your business details. This is my website and the business type. It's going to show you the public details, which is what my country is going to see. Anytime the pay is going to show on this management, which is me, and it's going to show the payout details, which is my bank. Once I do that, I'm going to click on agree or submit. Now you can see that this thing have left the test mode and it only activates. Now you can go ahead and start receiving payments with your Chip account. As you can see, it's now saying that your account is active. And that's bring us to the end of this video. But before I end this video, I want you to understand that this method is not the best out there. One of the best out there is to create a US company. Then use the US company to set up this Chip account. Because with Chip accounts, they are going to request for more information as time goes on. Maybe if you use it to receive a certain amount of money, they are going to ask for more verification, which can be like your missing identity, like an international passport or driving license. Sometimes they are going to ask for the proof of the address, but for the proof of address, you can actually download your Grey Bank statement, then upload it to the website. But this is not the best method because the chance of you getting approved is very low. So I just want to tell you the truth. So what now happens is that you can actually register a company in US and use that information to set up a Chip account. So this Chip account is only good maybe you want to receive a one-time payment from a client, and the payment is not much, maybe something like $50 or $100, so on and so forth. But if you are using this account for a long run, maybe you want to use this account to receive payment for your Shopify store, or you want to use it to receive payment for your clients, and they want to pay as much as $1,000 or $500. This account might be able to handle this kind of payment because the information we use to set up this account is not so accurate. So what do I suggest? You can use this method to receive payments, but it's not 100% guaranteed that the account is safe. You understand? For you to open a safest one is that you set up a US company and use the information to set up a cheap account. And for you to set up a US company, you can be spending not less than $250. Or you can set up a UK company and use the UK information to set up this account. And for you to set up a UK company, you need not less than $60. Now, maybe if your purpose of creating this account is for you to use it for a long run, maybe you want to use it for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, I would suggest you go for US method because it's one of the best methods out there. You don't have to worry about N, you don't have to worry about SSN and all that, but this is going to cost you much. And I know that you may not have up to that $150 to set up a UK company. So what I have done is that I have gone out there to find out the best method, like the one that is not going to cost you more than $25 to set up, for you to set it up and start running a UK company with as low as $25,000. You can set up a UK company and use that information to set up a cheap account. By doing this, you are on the safe side because if they request for more documents, you can provide it easily because your business is legit. You register your business and everything is running perfectly fine. So set up a US or a UK company is one of the best methods to use. This method is good if you want to receive one-time payment or that the payment you are trying to receive is not that much. But if you are serious for the business or maybe you are using it for a long period of time, I would highly suggest that you set up a US or a UK company. Then use that information to set up a cheap account. Now, if you want to set up a UK company as low as $25, you can share the description of this video or drop a comment. Now, this information is not free, it is not expensive as well. If you are interested in learning about that, just comment below and I will send you the complete guide. As I said earlier, you can still use this method, but as time goes on, they are going to request for more details. If to be on a safer side, you don't have much money to spend here, you can set up a UK company for as low as $25. Then use that information to set up this account. I hope you find this video helpful. If you find this video helpful, kindly give this video a thumbs up so that more people like you that are looking to set up a cheap account from non-supported country can see this video as well. Share this video with your friend and subscribe to Rwanda Nigeria.